Mainer's charges. She's suing DA Fani Willis after being quiet for 6 years, trying to go through all the proper channels. No one heard her. But now we have, it's Whatley, is Casey Whatley. Casey R. Whatley is one of the guys that are stuck in Fani Willis's criminal justice system without getting a trial. So this is going to be about his dad's testimony versus Fani Willis's testimony. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are, especially because we need to keep exposing Fani Willis. Get this news out. Get these people's names out.
What up, Doug? How you doing? Appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate the love. Welcome back. A Righteous Perspective. I'm your man, Wise. Thank you guys for showing up today. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hey, Fani Willis is a hot mess, and she's on her way out the door. Let's get into the video.
I don't even care if you show my show. Get someone's show out there and get this news out, because the mainstream news does not want to cover it against Fani Willis because they're protecting her because she's going after Trump.
My name is Joel Whatley. My last name is W-H-A-T-L-E-Y. I'm the father of Casey Whatley, who's been incarcerated in Fulton County Jail for 5 years now.
Isn't it interesting when we got a bunch of African-American DAs, now we need daddy to tell us what to do? So y'all can go put that can be your soundbite for today.
There's Fani Willis playing the race card again.
Wow.
Going, even though we have.
That lady is a despicable person. She really is. They told us that if they put these people in power, they would be better. And they're showing themselves to be far worse than what we ever thought they would be. This is ridiculous.
Have black DAs. Now we need, like, what, implying white daddy to tell us what to do. I just want to know, is this father of Casey R. Whatley? What color is he? Because he looked kind of black to me. So he's telling you what to do, and you're playing a power game with him, and his son's life is in the balance, and many other people whom you've denied justice to.
And as we're starting to see, there's a pattern of corruption within the district attorney's office. My son, like I say, has been incarcerated 5 years.
But today I am here so I can reach my community, and this is really messing up my business. They can look all they want. The DA's office has done everything according to the books.
So the famous last words, that's the whole, we did nothing wrong. That's everybody who's ever been accused of anything. Mm-hmm. She claims they did it all by the books, but she took a Caribbean trip to, with Nathan Wade, with this lover, with this guy, as she's breaking up. Is that by the books?
There's a bunch of people in prison right now who claim they didn't do it. A whole bunch of innocent people behind bars right now claiming they didn't do it.
Is that what you mean? Is stuffing cash in your mattress, leftover campaign cash in your mattress? Is that playing by the books? Don't you guys believe this woman? She's lying.
The attorney he had was a current, a prior district attorney who had worked with Fani Willis previously. They came back and stated that they found evidence in my son's case after there was no evidence. They came back and said they found evidence and they had found fingerprints. Well, it came to find out in court that that was a lie. They said a second testing had been done and my son's fingerprints were found on the scene, and that was a lie.
We are following the law. I'm sorry that folks get mad when everybody in society can be prosecuted. But today is really important that we reach the community. So I appreciate you being here about whatever case is of interest to you. But what I'm interested in is my community.
She is not interested in this community. The only interest she had in Casey R. Whatley is planting evidence, planting fingerprints on crime scenes, magically finding them against him. And remember, she spent all that money that Miss Timpson brought all that grant money in to help the inner city kids. Fani Willis blew it on unapproved computers. They went through the money. We don't know where it went. We only know there's no help for the kids. And now she's going out to the community going like big boss hog. I'm just here, y'all, to help the community, right, Roscoe?
Mm-hmm. The attorney, Darryl Korn, tried to get my son to take a 20-year plea deal by falsifying evidence. And as you can see, corruption is just running rampant within Fulton County Jail.
And here we are today. We are here today to get the information to the community about how they can get services from our office. They can keep looking. I'm not interested in them looking. They can look. I'm sorry they pissed off. Justice is now actually blind. Lady Justice is blind.
No, Lady Justice is crippled.
This lady is a piece of work. She's a piece of work. Democrats don't care about black people, not even black Democrats. They don't care about black people. She's no different than Kamala Harris. She's actually doing similar things to what Kamala Harris was doing when she was the DA out in California. These people are evil. They are scum of the earth. They are some of the worst people on the planet. They're some of the worst people. And the fact that mainstream media will not have a conversation about these people, the likes of her, Tiffany Henyard, man, the list goes on of these black women in positions of power. Letitia James up there, Alvin Bragg, up there. These people are almost bulletproof because they are black Democrats in a position of power, and they are utilizing their power and weaponizing their power, not only against President Donald Trump, but against their own constituents. This is awful, man.
And in a coma out at Fulton County. She's not just blind. She's a lot more than unable to see. And what you have here is planted evidence to get the son to plea out. And he's been in jail for 5 years, guys. By the way, this is the same kid in the same jail, in a jail where I think the guy's name was LaShawn. LaShawn is the kid, I think it was 2019, died of bed bugs.
Yeah.
In this prison. So you don't want your kid to rot? Do you want
in
this,
Fulton County jail
kid with his dad begging to get justice for his kid while his son's sitting in a prison that's known for bed bugs that have killed someone before?
It's time for something to be done, man. We got to do something. Y'all allowing these kids to be locked up, knowing that lady is corrupt. She spent the money that was meant to help the kids, and then she RICO'd them. She RICO'd all the young people after she spent the money that was meant to help them.
Right, Chairman Rob Pitts of Fulton County, he testified here today that while the Fulton County Board of Commissioners allocates funds to a lot of their departments, including the DA, they don't really follow up and know where that money is being spent. DAs, just like sheriffs, are constitutional officers, and so by law, they have complete autonomy over the funding that they receive from the county.
So he's saying that Fani Willis, by law, has the ability to spend the money however she wants, which is basically corruption. That's why it happens, is they have to have this panel tighten down and have some oversight on how they spend their money, because it is getting spent, it is getting blown, and then it's not helping the kids. And then just she goes in and slaps a bunch of RICO. This is on all the Young Thug and all those guys that are just a victim of Fulton County corruption.
To create a safe environment for them not to have to be out here in these gangs. Now let's ask her what she did with that money. It's time to do something to clean up Fulton County.
Who's going to do it? Best person to do it's going to be Fulton County, the people within.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to fight this corrupt system. That's all this dad, you can hear the anguish in his voice, is going, please, someone do something.
We're not talking about tomorrow. We need to start today. You got over 800 people in that jail who shouldn't be there. Haven't been indicted. They won't take them to trial. How is that justice? And you know what the crazy thing is? Fulton County sit back and watch it.
This is awful, man. And that brother is absolutely right. Let me back up so I can show him. This brother is absolutely right, man. And it's unfortunate. I don't know the situation. I don't know if his kid is a part of that Young Thug RICO case. I'm not sure. I know they swooped in and locked up a bunch of people. And based off of what I've heard of that case and of some of those people and some of the things that they were doing, makes complete sense that some of these people are facing charges. 5 years being in the county jail with no indictment. What happened to the right to a quick and speedy trial? What happened to that? So what, y'all just going to hold on to someone and hope that they break and take take some form of whack plea bargain? This is terrible. But again, this is the corruption of the Democrat Party. They don't care about black people. They especially don't care about black men unless they are dead, and they have to be deleted by either a white man, a white cop, or something along those lines for them to actually care about it. That's it. Fani Willis is a corrupt politician, but I won't say she's the most corrupt. She's just on a list of corrupt black Democrat politicians that are out there. And the list is actually starting to become quite long. Tiffany Henyard, the Cori Bushes, Letitia James, Alvin Bragg, Fani Willis. The list is getting long. Sheila Dixon up here in Maryland. I mean, goodness gracious. We were told if you put them in power, if you give them the opportunity to lead, they will be better. It's either more of the same or worse than what their predecessors were. This is outrageous, man. This is outrageous. And I feel sorry for that father right there. I could not imagine my son, either one of my children, being locked up for 5 years on a crime that they may or may not have committed. We can't get a trial, and they're trying to bulldoze them into taking a plea of 20 years behind bars. You guys understand, when someone is locked up, everybody in the family is suffering and dealing with that, because that person behind the wall, behind bars, they're in need of help. Now, I'm not somebody here, that's going to break out the violin, and I got a soft heart for, criminals, because I don't. You commit the crime, you do the time. That's my opinion. But when you have people locked up in the county jail for 5 years with no charges and no trial, something is not right about that. Something is off there. I've heard of situations where it's a year or two, but 5 years, no trial? That is insane. That is ridiculous. Fani Willis got to go. She has to go, and she needs to go ASAP. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment down below. I appreciate all the love and support. Keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up, and I'm going to catch up with you all next time. Peace.